Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. Let's see in this daily analysis what's going on in Bitcoin in the last bloody night that we saw. But nothing really scary, honestly. Still, of course, very corrective, as explained yesterday in the daily close video, that we might see a drop. We were in the video over there, and we're still doubting, of course, having 1-2 here, and of course that we might drop, and explained as a follow. Now you can consider this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your wave 5 has to be finished, of course, in this area here at this candle. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and then having something else, of course, as corrective wave 2, then having 1, 2, wave 3. Where is it? Right, so 1, 2 already finished here, and you would like to see, of course, a wave 3 toward the downside, which it did not happen. So if we are bearish, guys, we should have moved toward the downside since long time ago. And I believe, of course, that this is a longer corrective wave. This is a day 20 for this sideways. And definitely we're still looking for higher. And this scenario is unfolding as follow. W here, of course, rather than finishing the structure over there as an impulse, you finished here a 1, 2. You can consider from the top here 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 for wave A, wave B, and then you have another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for wave C. Meaning it is a zigzag here for a W. W and the X, of course, is a very long sideways where we see, of course, a running flat and very complex one where you potentially even finish 5 waves up as an A, B, and a C here, because this can be, of course, definitely an impulse. And that is the explanation why it is an impulse, failing to take the high, right? And after 3 waves up, 3 waves down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, failing to take the high. It's a running flat, wave X. And after this, you would like to see a 3 waves structure for a wave Y, which it should finish anywhere inside this blue box, of course, wide range for the wave Y, taken, of course, from the W based on the X, giving us, of course, between 0.618 and the 1-to-1 Fib level to finish this WX and a Y. Now, to follow it much more precisely, you would like to follow, of course, the 1-to-1 Fib level, for example, for a zigzag here, where you would like to see a finished structure. As you can see, as a precision here, you have hit also the 1-to-1 for this zigzag. This zigzag, of course, is kind of like expanding diagonal, which is very rare case, but yes, in this case it can work perfectly. And we can see, of course, that this wave A, B, and a C, of course, has potentially finished over there as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finishing inside this blue box, finishing very nicely. And of course, if we want to move inside it to check if this wave 5 is finished finally, as of course 5 waves, you can count here 1, 2, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for wave 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, very fast waveform. Yeah, not reflecting the time for wave 2. So you have to be careful. It might still be something else here, like a longer wave 4, and then one more drop toward the downside to hit exactly even the trend line here for the lows, of course, taken from this channel. So very likely that we still can have one more leg, guys, to finish this. And anyway, you can see it on the 1 hour chart that you have only 1, 2, 3 right now, and it still can have a 4 and a 5 before, of course, start to unfold something toward the upside. So the signal that I would like to see anyway, even I prefer on the 1 hour chart to see something very high, 5 ways up, 3 ways down, continuation toward the upside, breaking the high, and of course confirmation for higher prices. And in this case scenario, of course, I would say that we are still very corrective for Bitcoin. Plus, you did not reach yet the invalidation of the bullish scenario. The bullish scenario here is a big wave 1, 2 here, and you have a wave 3, and the wave 4 is still ranging in time without invalidation, not interfering with the zone 1 at the 110k 600. And since the price is still above this number, therefore we're still looking for higher prices. We cannot, of course, say we are bearish. We still, of course, sideways corrective. I'm still, of course, very confident towards the higher prices. And anyway, because even with this higher prices, we are still corrective, guys. So even if you are in a correction here and you want to finish the structure for Bitcoin on the daily here, you still need this high. There is no escape from this high. And that's why I'm very comfortable and very relieved that, okay, even if we are bearish, you cannot really go down without taking the high. All right, that is very simple. And that because, of course, you need to finish an impulsive structure here, even if you are corrective. Why? Because on the daily, I'm going to show you exactly why, guys. Let me just arrange the folders. So on the daily, if we are bearish here, which is this scenario, that we have, of course, an ABC here. We have topped, of course, for wave 1 over there. Let's say the bull run has finished wave 5. Wave 1 finished there, and you're looking for a wave 2, of course, as a corrective wave or bear market, I would say, before the launch of the next bull run. If this is the case scenario, you are looking here at a wave A, definitely very complex structure. And if you are here in a W, X, and a Y, 3 waves toward the upside, or let's say it is an impulse even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finished wave A, and you're looking at a wave B, very decisive wave B, by the way, between, of course, those two structures, right? So if you want to finish this, first, as comparison between the A and the C, this is, of course, the wave C is not finished as 5 waves up, okay? In case it is a wave C, we still need this one more leg toward the upside. Second thing, if you are a W, X, and a Y, the wave Y in comparison, okay, it can be, of course, finished kind of like 3 waves, but even as a 3 waves, you would like to see an A, B, and a C. And this wave C is still the one that we are looking for to finish a wave 5 for it. And therefore, I'm very confident that we are very corrective here and we're still looking for higher sooner or later. Taking the low right now is a very nice opportunity, of course, for Bitcoin. It might, of course, unfold something very massive toward the upside very soon, guys. Yep, so this is regarding the bearish, if we are bearish. But if we are bullish still, even you are still looking for higher for Bitcoin. And especially after this low and this very long sideways, you want to see kind of like an explosion toward the upside. But knowing that Bitcoin is already very exhausted, guys. So we see, of course, many sideways during this pump toward the upside. And this is the longest one ever. And if you have realized, it became longer and longer in this part of this structure, right? Here they were still, of course, acceptable few days or weeks, but here we are above, of course, 3 weeks almost for corrections in sideways. And that is a signal, guys, that yes, we are very close to the top here for Bitcoin. We're very close to finish this structure towards the upside, but it is not yet finished. The indication that we have finished it would be, of course, a direct move towards the downside and not a sideways corrective for multiple weeks here. Therefore, one more leg towards the upside is, of course, still very necessarily, I would say, in any case scenario, whether you are bearish or whether you are bullish, you need this area to be hit. That was it for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. And see you in the next one. Bye-bye.